What if I told you that for less than $80,000, you could live more comfortably than someone paying $3,000 a month in rent? I know, sounds crazy, but hear me out. I spent the last few weeks crawling through 3 of the most impressive tiny RVs on the market right now. And honestly, a couple of them made me question why anyone buys a house anymore. Number 2 especially, I'm still thinking about it. All right, let's get into it. Hey guys, Robert here. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. We talk RVs, we talk the freedom lifestyle, and most importantly, we talk real numbers, real opinions, no fluff. Let's go. Okay, first one up, the Airstream Bambi 16RB. Now before you say anything, yes, I know it's an Airstream. Everyone talks about Airstreams, but there's a reason for that, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is. First, look at this thing. That aluminum shell. Iconic, and it's not just looks. That thing is built to last decades. Airstream has been doing this since the 1930s, and this little Bambi is one of their most popular models ever. You'll understand why in about 30 seconds. Let's go inside. All right, kitchen. And look, I want you to actually look at this. You've got a 2-burner stove, a microwave, a real sink, and counter space. Like actual usable counter space. I've stayed in Airbnbs with worse kitchens than this, no joke. The fridge is compact, but it holds what you need. If you're living that RV life, you learn real fast that you don't need as much as you think. Bathroom. Okay, this is usually where tiny RVs lose me, but the Bambi keeps it clean. You've got a wet bath setup. Shower, toilet, sink, all in one space. Is it a spa? No, but is it totally functional and actually well-designed? Yes. I've seen $300 a night hotels with worse bathrooms. I'm serious. And the bedroom, the part everyone always asks about. Full-size bed in the back. Not a bunk, not a fold-out situation, an actual bed that you make in the morning and sleep in at night like a normal human being. Now, this is 16 feet of RV, total, 16 feet, and somehow it doesn't feel cramped. That's the Airstream magic right there. All right, what do I love and what would I change? Love, the build quality is insane. This thing feels solid. The design is timeless, and the resale value on Airstreams is some of the best in the industry. These things hold their value like a truck. What I'd change? The price. The Bambi starts around $45,000 to $50,000, depending on options. That's not cheap for 16 feet. You're paying for the name and the quality, and I think it's worth it, but it's something to keep in mind. Who is this one for? Solo travelers, couples who want something beautiful and reliable, people who want to park this thing anywhere and have people stop and stare. That's the Airstream Bambi. Solid start. Let's keep moving. Okay, this is the one. I'm going to be honest with you. When they told me this thing was 21 feet, I thought, all right, that's fine, whatever. And then I walked inside, and I just stood there for a second. Look at this. This is the Winnebago Micro Mini 2108DS. And I don't say this lightly. This is one of the most well-thought-out floor plans I have ever seen in a small RV. Ever. Let me show you what I mean. Kitchen first. You've got a full 3-burner stove, a real oven, not a microwave oven combo, an actual oven, double-door refrigerator, and this slide-out. Watch this. You see that? The whole kitchen side slides out, and suddenly this thing feels like a studio apartment. The counter space alone, I measured it. It's more counter space than I had in my first apartment in Phoenix, and that apartment cost me $1,100 a month. This RV starts around $38,000. Let that sink in. Living area. You've got a dinette that converts into a sleeping space, and up front you've got a sofa. Real cushions, not that cheap foam stuff. You can actually sit here and watch a movie and be comfortable. And look at the windows. Look how much natural light comes in here. It doesn't feel like you're inside a box. It feels like you're in a space someone actually thought about. Bathroom is a split bath, and this is a big deal in a small RV. The toilet and the shower are separated. That means if someone's showering, someone else can use the sink. In 21 feet of RV. Incredible. Bedroom in the back, queen bed. Queen! With storage underneath, overhead cabinets and reading lights built into the wall. It's like a hotel room back here. All right, real talk. What I love, the value. $38,000 for this level of build and this floor plan? That's hard to beat. Winnebago has been doing this for decades, and you can feel it.
What I'd change, the exterior styling is a little plain for my taste. The Airstream turns heads, the Micro Mini kind of blends in. But honestly, inside is what matters, and inside this thing wins. Who is this for? Couples, small families with one kid, full-timers who want to actually live, not just survive in their RV. The Winnebago Micro Mini. This is the one that got me. Number 2, and it hits hardest. Let's go see number 3. And here we go, the underdog. This is the Forest River R-Pod 190, and I know what some of you are thinking. R-Pod? Really, Robert? Really? Yes, really. Because this thing is going to surprise you. It surprised me. First, the shape. It's different, right? That rounded pod design isn't just for looks. It actually cuts wind resistance when you're towing, which means better fuel economy on the road. Smart design. It's 19 feet, lightweight, under 3,000 pounds, which means most mid-sized trucks and even some SUVs can pull this thing without breaking a sweat. That matters. That matters a lot. Inside? All right, it's cozier than the Micro Mini, I won't lie, but cozy doesn't mean bad. Kitchen is compact, but it works. 2-burner stove, sink, mini fridge. You're not cooking Thanksgiving dinner in here, but for everyday life on the road, totally fine. The dinette up front converts into a bed, and there's also a dedicated sleeping area in the back, so you've got flexibility depending on what you need that night. That's smart use of space. Bathroom? Wet bath, similar to the Bambi. Small, but functional. Clean design. And here's what really gets me about the R-Pod. The storage. These guys put storage everywhere. Overhead, under the bed, under the dinette. There were compartments I kept finding that I didn't even expect. For a small RV, you'd be amazed how much stuff you can actually fit in here.
Okay, honest breakdown. What I love, the price. The R-Pod 190 comes in around $22,000 to $25,000. That is by far the most affordable of the three. And for what you get, that's genuinely great value. Also love the towing versatility. You don't need a massive truck. That opens this up to a lot more people. What I'd change? I wish the interior materials felt a little more premium. It's not bad, but compared to the Airstream and the Winnebago, you can feel the difference. That's how they keep the price down, and it's a fair trade-off. Who is this for? First-timers getting into the RV life, budget-conscious travelers who don't want to sacrifice too much comfort, people who want something light, easy to tow, and easy to manage. The R-Pod, don't sleep on it. All right, let's put them all together. You've got the Airstream Bambi, beautiful, bulletproof, $50,000, worth every penny if you've got it. You've got the Winnebago Micro Mini, the best floor plan of the three, incredible value at $38,000, my personal favorite of this group. And you've got the Forest River R-Pod, the smart budget pick at $25,000. Light, affordable, and way better than people give it credit for. So which one would I actually buy? If money wasn't a factor, the Airstream, every time. It's an icon for a reason. But if I'm being practical, and I usually try to be, I'm walking away with the Micro Mini. That floor plan, that kitchen, that bathroom setup in $38,000, it's just hard to argue with. But if you're just starting out and you're not sure this lifestyle is for you yet, get the R-Pod, live in it for a year, see if you love it, then upgrade. That's actually smart. Before I go, I want to hear from you. Are you watching this as a solo traveler, a couple, a family trying to figure out how to make this work on a budget? Drop it in the comments right now because I actually read them, every single one, and it genuinely helps me decide what I review next. If you're torn between two of these three, tell me which ones and I'll give you my honest take. That's gonna do it for today. If you're new here and you actually got something out of this, hit subscribe. It's free, it takes 2 seconds, and it means a lot. Next video, I'm getting inside one of the most talked about Class B vans of the year. You're not gonna wanna miss that one. I'm Robert. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.